Huh. Benji's annoying, because obviously we can do the arsenal, but we can't go back and forth without more instants. So in that case, I do want the remembrance. And I want to get rid of... which trap? That's the question. Warmongers, I think, actually. Alright. Actually, I should have taken the Outer Wars too, because they're instant. Just anything to really load up the traps. We're starting with a 4. Okay. We have greater than its base. Nope, but the -2 is fine. Don't need a block with equipment. Now I'm going to reel in, see if we get max hand size. Because that could still be super beneficial. Yeah. Because if we get a ton of extra cards, right, we can Nourishing on our turn a lot better as well. Come on, show me 3 traps. Then the arsenal. Actually, I should have waited. Only 2. It wasn't that successful, unfortunately. We do draw back, so it's not bad. As long as we can end with Plunder Run in the arsenal, we're happy. In fact, do I just greed it anyway? Because they could just attack for 2s and then we're screwed. I assume they swing or something. Yeah. Thunder Run goes to the arsenal. And then Tripwire is our mask hit, basically. So the next hit activates Mask. They're trying to get us with a strong opening. Yeah, and it's so hard to pull it off, though. To have an opening being super meaningful. Alright, so we Plunder Run, Plunder Run. So we deep blue red. We mask. I'm trying to think how we get the other Plunder Run into the arsenal, though. That's the question. Let's definitely Plunder Run first. Definitely deep blue. And go away. Yo mask. And we do the top hit. We get the Nourishing. I get to then use Memorial Ground to put Plunder Run into the arsenal. And then just play Nourishing. This should be a nice opener. And we then also, obviously, Gauntlet it. And then we Nourishing for... how much? It is a 12 with Dominate and a draw 2. That seems fairly decent. Think their equipment, which we like. Surprisingly not as many cards from hand. Ah, there we go, Oasis. Looking for something a little bit better. Oh, they've got 2. So that's the 12. They deny the draw. And think their hand. That's a bit unfortunate, because obviously then we go into trapping. So, yeah. That kind of backfired, in all honesty. This is not going to be an easy match. It's always... I mean, we got the double Plunder, right? So it's fair that they got the double Oasis. The -2 is better. There's Codex. That's something. Just have to block the 3rd. Flying Kick, that's fine. That's a 7. They have the resources to pay, so that sucks. So they could get the draw. There's a draw effector. So we Codex on our turn. We need 2 for the Nourishing and 1 for the Warmongers. So we can't actually do that. We can't play Warmongers with it, unfortunately. We can Codex, but we have to keep 1 card in hand for the discard. We can't float. If I had the blue that wasn't in the arsenal, we'd be a lot happier. So in that scenario, we can block with 2 cards, right? Yeah, and they still get the draw, so this could still end poorly. I don't think they... Well, they have the 2 floating, so regardless of what they draw, they can still play it. But I guess they do always do it. At least I would, in this scenario, with the resources left over. No? Curious. Alright, one's Codex. They get an Arsenal as well. Nope. But then the Frailty affects it, so that's kind of beneficial. Would have been nice to buff it. Discard the Sigil, so we have enough. Wounded Bull, just because it's a 0, I guess? So far, I'm not seeing a lot that benefits Benji's ability over running anyone else. I think Blow's fine, because it still gets through. The intellect really matters. Now we get a nice big reactive hand. That is not that great, unfortunately. More around is nice. I guess the Sigil to recoup. But 3 traps, and again, 2 needing the arsenal is sad. But at least we can get them into the arsenal. Problem is, I'd rather play something else instead. Do that to free up the space, and then wait and see what they do. Just ending their turn. Does that change what I do? Yes. Let's burn the Sigil. Let's burn the Memorial Grounds. It's swing with the Remembrance and then stash a trap. At least we get the life back. Swing. Pitch that away. The tripwire, because it's 4 block, is definitely going to come in more handy. We're chipping. There's Nourishing for next turn as well. The ones don't really matter. Still ping damage though. Wait for a proper attack, I suppose. They also run, you know, Scar for a Scar. They run anything else where the life matters? That's the question. They're trying to pop off. So, Collapsing Trap just goes great here. Fortunately, obviously can't block from hand. Doesn't have a hit effect. But even if they have a way to buff it, it denies the chain link. But Mask of 3 just means they have to hit 1 more time. We have to hope they have something else that's, you know, more than a 2. Because if it's all Tigers, then we run into problems. Blood Scent does what? Scan your resource. So if they have the 2... I mean, the mask just opens it up for more trapping. So if they have, you know, a 2 into something else. Collapsing Trap still counteracts the mask overall. But no, it's a flying kick. The Collapsing gets rid of the last card. No, it doesn't have Go Again. It does have Greater. And then Rock Slide anyway. And then we can still play the Nourishing. Well, you can pitch and it still hits, and then they get the last card. But I'm less scared of another card in hand without resources. They did. I mean, yeah. We don't care about the token. It's the pinging that we like. They did get the card. Can they play it? That's the question. No. But something for the Arsenal. That's kind of good in itself. It's unbuffed, but still 6 with Dominate. Again, we're just trying to get them low enough. Double Sync below. Nope. We have some life gain, so we're happy. Has Go Again. That destroys the other weapon as well. I guess it's the Frailty Trap in this scenario. I'm guessing they don't have any other reactions. I don't need... Well, technically I need a trap in the arsenal. For the length of the turn, it's probably correct. Can't weapon. That should be fine. To do it now. I'm also thinking I'd rather, you know, keep the cards. Yeah, there's a 5. 4. We're not going to heal too much. That's the first hit. I can't guarantee the swing. Yeah, so we're happy. We get to heal 3. That's good enough. Arsenal. Trap doesn't matter. We have a Premeditate, so that's nice. Frailty again for the weapon swing. Or Frailty again just for this. And chipping away. That's the main game plan. As long as we deny the weapons, I think I'm happy. Push the point. There we go, that's what we want. So do we have to triple block? I mean, we don't have to. I'd rather keep the Go Again. For a later turn. Or do we swing next turn? I feel like we just bide our time. Do we get another way to play Nourishing? Nourishing without Dominate. I don't think that's correct. I think it's reel in off the 2. Wait. Yeah, we're reeling off the 2. You know what? Boulder Trap doesn't matter. We'll go big. I think we can hit a bunch of traps. We just think of it as 7 traps away. Yeah, we get 3. And Tar Pit's better. And Pitfall if we can land it. The select up to 5 was interesting there. It shouldn't be 5, it's always only 4. I Tar Pit anyway to get out of the arsenal. There's the other one. So we do that. Put that in the arsenal. Even if we don't land the 2 extra damage, right? 5 traps away. Flying kick. Is it worth using Pitfall? Negate the damage? Yeah, it is. We'll get more traps back anyway. Just keep the health advantage, basically. There's the Codex. That's good. Pitfall again. So we're going to have to take damage. So we start taking the ones. Next turn, we basically just want to be able to swing. Maybe I shouldn't have been taking the ones. Swing with Remembrance, then Codex, the Nourishing. Or could we win with Codex? We could potentially win with Codex. Right, that guarantees there's nothing in the arsenal. But I think we can win with Codex depending on if they have any way to buff it. It might not be enough damage. But at the very least we get the intellect for the trap. Yeah. Yeah, Codex. They do get a card in their arsenal, but it's an attack, so that doesn't matter. We get the Ponder, so we get an arsenal. We also have the Frailty. I think we're happy. Alright, 6 with Dominate. As long as we get the right traps. No, never mind, then we'll go 3. Alright. Got to win today.